Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us at Snow Globe Rescue. I'm Tony, and as usual with me is Allie.
Hello.
And it is New Snow Globe Sunday again. So we have new snow globes that we found this past week. We find these snow globes at flea markets, garage sales, estate sales, and thrift stores. And we found a nice group this time. So if you see a globe in this video that you'd like us to do a video on, a repair video, let us know in the comments. Also, you might, if you saw the previous video, we're using this new white background here to see if it helps with the the reflections on the glass, and maybe it helps you to see the figurine and the globe better. Let us know in the comments what you think. See if that's if that white background is working out better. We'll probably use the black background for like the lighter colored globes. Which this is a lighter colored globe, but I'm gonna give this a shot here against that black white background to see how it comes out. But so let's start with this one.
Okay.
This is a ballerina.
Yeah.
And she is dancing on the middle of the globe. There's really nothing else around her.
Floating.
Yes, and it is a wooden base. So this has a wooden base. It has a it has a large air bubble, and the water is turning yellow. But I
like it though.
It's a very simple globe, just a ballerina, and they're dancing. There's she's on, looks like she's above a blue rose down there, like a blue-green rose. For some reason the rose is under her, I don't know, but she's dancing over the flower. And actually she, you know what, her foot isn't even, so she's actually up in the air.
Yeah.
Right, so she's like jumping over the flower. So just a very simple wooden base globe with a ballerina in it. We'll go ahead and fix that up at some point, get that air bubble and some fresh water,
Yeah.
All right, so here we have another gazebo. We have a bunch of gazebos.
We do.
Now some of these globes, gazebo globes, the globe is inside a gazebo. We have a couple where the globe is inside the gazebo, and then the rest of them are like this, where the gazebo is in the globe. So this one looks like it's pretty good shape. The water looks good, but what we have here is we got the gazebo in the middle here with a tea set. There's a table in the middle with a tea set on it. Then we have a blue bird on the top. Looks like there's a weather vane up there. It's got a green roof on it, and then
it's a bluebird.
It's a bluebird. We don't know if it's a blue jay, but
I want it to be a blue jay.
Allie wants it to be a blue jay, but it's definitely a blue bird. So, and then the base is basically, it says a garden is meant to be shared.
Afternoon tea.
Yes, I guess afternoon tea in the garden. Okay, that's what it is. And it looks like it's a rose garden is what it looks like. And we got a fence all around it. So just a nice simple gazebo scene there. And of course, let's see how let's see if there's any globs of anything floating around in there. No, this looks pretty good actually.
Yeah, just
actually nothing looks wrong with this one.
Just a bubble, giant air bubble. But other than
you
that,
know what? We'll
good.
probably just put this under the water and submerge it and just get that air bubble out, and we're done with it. Yeah, so this is gonna be nice. All right. So this is an interesting globe because the base is actually an airplane. And
I mean, it looks like it's had a one too many.
It's had a rough flight.
Yeah,
it's had a couple. It's had a couple of rough flights. It needs to be cleaned up. It's pretty dirty. The wing, a piece of the wing is missing, so we'll have to see if we can fix that. And I think there might have been a propeller up here. Maybe might have been something in here. Maybe not. Maybe we can figure something out and make a propeller that we can put in there. But I think using that two-stage putty, we might be able to get a wing fixed up here.
We're trying.
But the base, as you can see, it's an airplane, and it says on the side, "I can fly." So inside we have two bears. And we're getting a lot of bears lately. Just a lot of snow globes with bears in them. Teddy bears, not real bears.
Yeah.
The two bears look like they're in uniforms there with their goggles. One has balloons, and they're sitting. I guess one's at the controls there.
The other one's just hanging out
for the ride. Exactly. And there's no water in this. Completely gone, and the stopper's pulled in, so
this one needs a lot.
This one needs the full treatment right here. Everything.
That's gonna be a huge job. Be interesting to see if we can make something out of it.
All right. Now this is a brand new globe. This is a gift from Allie's mother and her fiance Larry. They took a trip down to Key West, and they brought us back this globe that they bought there at the souvenir store. So this is a souvenir globe for Key West. I've lived in Florida most of my life, and I've yet to go to Key West.
Right, same here.
We're actually planning a trip because I've never been down there.
Right.
But what this globe is, if you look inside the globe, it has, if you've never seen it, in Key West, this is a recreation of a monument that is in the actual southernmost part of the United States, in Key West, which is actually the southernmost part of the United States. And it points out that you might not be able to see it, but right up here, it says 90 miles to Cuba. So when you see this monument in Key West, Cuba is less than 100 miles away, 90 miles. So it's a southernmost point. And so this is what you'll see if you go down to Key West, something very similar to this, but I think it's like maybe 10, 15 feet tall. It's pretty big.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big monument down there. And then on the base, looks like we have some landmarks from Key West. I'm not familiar with them. There we have on the back there we have a sunset scene with the dolphin jumping out of the water in a little sailboat. Looks like an island, obviously the key, a lighthouse. And
their lighthouses.
Right, and there's a train in Key West that takes you on a tour, and that's a little recreation
cool.
of the train on the base there. So, a very nice souvenir globe from Key West that they got for us.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, and I just noticed right here, mile zero. I guess because I-75 I think goes all the way down there, so that would be mile zero. That's where it starts, and then you just head north on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably what that means. That's the beginning.
Oh.
All right, well, and this doesn't need to be fixed. This is going straight into the collection.
Yeah.
So we found this globe at an estate sale.
I like that.
Yeah, and Allie was not sure, but she likes it because there's a lot going on. And it's an outdoor scene, but there is a lot to this one.
Yeah.
Let's start with the base here. So the base, we've got a wheelbarrow there with some flowers. We got a bird. We got looks like a cardinal down there. We got a bunch of flowers, some fencing. Looks like tulips, grass, sunflowers. We got a couple of...
Tulips are my favorite.
Oh, yeah?
It's like flower. And so I love that the base is covered in tulips.
Yeah, tulips, yep. Then we have a couple of bunnies, small bunnies there. One's in a flower pot. Some more different types of flowers. I think those are called bells, some kind of bell. Those right there. And then we got a...
sunflowers. And
we got some little...
carnations.
Yeah, we got some birds here. Now there's a bird in a nest on the ground. You don't see that too often. There is a birdhouse there. And then inside the globe is flower pots. We've got the flower pot broken on the ground and spilling out flowers onto the ground.
I have a feeling the bird did that.
Maybe. We have a watering can with flowers coming out of it. And then we have a box here with some flowers and another bird. So the one thing about this globe is that it is missing the cover and music box. However, if you look, it's got one of these mechanisms down here. And what that does is, if you look, there's a hummingbird, or I think that might be a sparrow. I'm not sure, but the bird, if you can see it goes around in circles. Now, let's see here. We're gonna replace that water. Looks like that water's, well, I don't know. Is that water?
I think
It might be turning a little bit yellow.
a little.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably go ahead and replace that water. Get that air bubble out of there. But in order to completely fix this, we're going to have to find a music box that has one of those attachments that lines up with this mechanism to turn the bird.
Yeah.
But what we'll do probably is, if we don't find one by the time we get around to this, we'll probably just go ahead and fix the globe, get the air bubble, and put some some fresh water in there, and then later on, if we find a music box that has that connection on the top of it, we'll come back and finish it up.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes open for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Last but not least is this huge Winnie the Pooh.
Huge Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, we found this. This was actually in that box of globes. We got this and like 8 other globes for like $3. It was like, so this is a really nice globe. Actually, it's an elaborate Disney globe, obviously.
And I'm not a big Winnie the Pooh fan, but I love this globe.
Yeah, it's a nice globe. It's okay. So let's go ahead and start with the globe first. So up here, we have Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, we have Piglet, and is there anybody else? No, it's just Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and Piglet. They're on a sled. Looks like it's made out of wood, maybe, but it looks like they're on a toboggan.
Yeah.
So Winnie the Pooh's looking through a telescope down the hill. Looks like, and it looks like the figuring is tilted, but it's not. It's because they're going downhill on the sled.
Oh yeah.
So it's not tilted. It's just angled that way because they're sledding.
Right.
Obviously a Christmas globe because they have some gifts. There's a drum up there. Tigger has a scarf on. There's a lamp.
Something to Santa too.
You know what? It's funny. There's a lamp.
Yeah, they have a lamp.
There's
like
a lamp,
like a street lamp.
There's a street lamp, lamp post
That
on the
Piglet's,
sled.
like hanging on to for dear life.
That's funny. But so now let's take a look at the base here. So on the base we have Eeyore down here. Hi Eeyore. And then we have this owl over here. Now, this owl, when I saw this, I said, I don't think that owl is supposed to be like that. But the thing is, if you look at it, it's pretty solid. And I thought, I don't know, why would they put it like that? It's sticking out like that. It's very awkward. So I looked this globe up online, and it turns out this owl is not supposed to be like that. The owl is supposed to be straight up, and the owl is supposed to be like right up here, almost against the globe, looking into the globe. And he has this sign here that points to the North Pole, but the sign is pointing in the opposite direction of the way that Winnie the Pooh's going, and he's holding out his left wing, pointing that way. So apparently, it looks like Winnie the Pooh and these guys are going the wrong way if they're heading for the North Pole because he's pointing the other way.
Now, were they enemies in Winnie the Pooh, and maybe he's trying to steer them in the wrong direction?
I do not know.
Because look how the way that sign is written. Somebody needs scolding.
Yeah, it says North P-O-L, and the L is backwards, so it's misspelled, but that's how Winnie the Pooh is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who this owl is.
I can't remember.
We're gonna
Let us know, guys.
Yeah. And then in the back, if you can see, we have some controls here. We've got on off. We have a volume control, and there's a button for new song. Now I bought this doesn't use batteries. You can only plug this in. It did not come with an AC adapter. I went to the flea market and I found a guy with a table full of AC adapters, and I found one. However, it wasn't strong enough, so I got to go back and get another one that puts out 480 milliamps, I believe it is. The one that I got was only 124, and the reason that's a problem is because there is a pump that circulates the snow as well as plays the music. The music was playing, but the pump wasn't circulating the snow, and I thought, and it turned out that the power supply that I bought did not put out enough current to run the pump and the music. So I got to go get a different AC adapter. But once I do that, we see if the pump works. But obviously somebody got rid of it because like a third of the water's gone.
Yeah.
And it's turning yellow.
Yeah.
And then of course I don't know how this happened, but what I think we can do with this is heat it up with a hair dryer, get this plastic or fiberglass, I'm not sure what this material is, soften it up, and then we can bend this owl back where it's supposed to be and get that fixed up. So it should be that simple.
Yeah.
And of course, this is one that we'll fix after Halloween, probably closer to going up to Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
And once again, if I didn't mention it, I can't remember if I did, if you saw a globe in this video that you'd like us to do a repair video on, let us know and we'll set it aside and put it as a priority with all the other requests. And for now, that's it. We have some links coming up to some of our other videos.
Like, subscribe.
Yep. And we hope we see you in the next video.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them bones, them dry